is there anyone here knowing the other guy? Anyone knowing the other guy?
Pirate Bay.
Good. Yeah. It's not Pirate Bay, but the Pirate Party. It's the party leader of the Pirate Party. Have you heard of the Pirate Party?
No.
That's fantastic, because then I have something to tell you. This is, of course, this is a joke poster, but they do have things in common. Mostly they differ. He is operating on a very different scale when it comes to politics. Whereas he's called Rick Falkvinge. Falkvinge is you can translate this as hawk wing. Sounds good. Party leader of the Pirate Party. Now, if I am offline here in real life, if you say that, oh, I'm a member of the Pirate Party, it doesn't sound serious. It does? No, it doesn't sound serious. It sounds silly. But I've chosen this party because when you go online, it's nothing but a joke. It's not at all a joke. It's very serious, and they have at the moment a very good opinion moment, as one can say. That is, they have a positive. It's a very positive process going on for this party in the European elections. Do you know about the European elections to the European Parliament? So they are heading for. At the moment, they have around 4 or 5% of the Swedish votes. The Pirate Party, Sweden, 4 or 5%.
I mean, the Viking Party, sure, but the Pirate Party?
Exactly. The history is you were Viking, the Swedish. So
okay, so you would accept the Viking. Okay, we send pirates to. We don't send pirates to the EU, but we could send Vikings.
So.
Anyway, they don't share much, but they do share. They do share some critical aspects of opinion, public opinion, and working with public opinion. And the most important one is the headline, which is rather tricky because we could formulate in any way, but it is that you need to be opposing something. I mean, without opposition, there is no sense in talking about trying to win elections, trying to form, mold, change public opinion. In some way, you start in a minority position. That's one of the things they have in common. I mean, even Barack Obama, in the beginning, even before running against Hillary Clinton, he was more or less considered underdog. It was over time that he became the winner takes it all type. So this is one of the critical aspects. You always start in some kind of opposition if you're doing real public opinion work. The second thing with these two are their use of interactive digital media. Even more so the Pirate Party. They are founded in the cyber digital world. They so far they almost exclusively operated on the internet. So their biggest challenge will be actually to get people to go physically and put their ballots physically in these boxes, because the movement is on the internet. And I will tell you more about it as we come along and why they are becoming interesting, not only for themselves, but also for researchers like me. I didn't tell you any background, but let's say that I am a researcher in information. Okay, let's go continue. So most after the enormous success for Barack Obama, there has been some kind of boom among public relations specialists, advertisers, marketing professionals, talking about the social media, the internet, and this is the next political platform for whomever wants to change politics and do public opinion work. And no doubt, it is a critical factor increasingly in a world where publics are fragmented. If publics are fragmented but accessible through internet, it is a way of uniting things which are not possibly united in reality. And in fact, Obama, even if he won big, what he really won was the minorities. All the undecided voters, all the delusion voters.
Hesitator, you mean? Independent?
I think it's his reform vision, that he actually appealed to many marginal groups which think that they are not part of society, and he managed to install hope and belief, not only as a slogan, but also in a real sense in the heart. So, digital media is not just like a funny technical thing, it's also something that really touches upon a very difficult issue in information society. That is fragmented publics, fragmented target groups. People are creating their own subcultures, and you need to unite them in some way. And it's difficult to use mainstream broadcasting media because the publics are fragmented. But if we can use internet as a platform for actually reaching out to all these different groups, then it becomes an efficient way of planning, distributing information, and communicating with diverse groups. Okay? Now, what public relations specialists don't talk about, because they want to sell their expertise in social media and in information technology, what they don't talk about is, yes, okay, it's important with the communication technology, but if there is no opposition, there is nothing to work with. If Bush hadn't been such a bad opinion leader, he was really, really a bad opinion leader. Was he? In the sense that the American public, over time, if you look at the opinion polls, they talk quite clearly he was a bad opinion leader in the end. Now, if you have such a distrust from the public, it's a very good platform to do a campaign, especially if you are the opposing party. So, yes, social media, information technology and everything, but without the opposition, a strong public opposition, I doubt that social media can make such a great difference. So we need, when we talk about public opinion, information technology and the changes in the society, we need to consider always the political context. Now that makes it very difficult for me to actually say something very interesting to you, because we are all here part of very different political contexts. Now, that's why I've chosen the Pirate Party, because it's not really for the political context that I've chosen it, but because it's the party's agenda, it concerns information technology. So I will come back in that in a moment. I will jump this.